Good morning, guys. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you today. I am on the run. It's pre-holiday. I have an extra turkey, pre-baked turkey actually, it was in my freezer. So I have thawed it out over the past couple of days, and I'm going to show you how you can make your own drunk turkey. Now there's two different ways to do this. You can do a whole turkey, you can bake a whole turkey. I'm going to use the same ingredients here for that, but I'm going to only bake a turkey breast in the crock pot. If you're just having a simple dinner, or if you want to prepare your own meat for the week for sandwiches and different things like that, a turkey breast is certainly easier. This is what I've got, so this is what I'm going to work with. We're not wasting this, so we're going to go with it. So we'll talk you through it. Here's the ingredients that I have used for years and years to make the best turkey breasts. Ooh, or an entire turkey. You just have to tweak it a little bit, but the ingredients are the same, okay? So for me today, I'm going to have an entire crock pot, a big one. I believe this is a 6 or 7 quart crock pot. It's going to need it, as you can see right there. I've already taken this out of the bag, rinsed it off. It's sitting, it's prepped, it's ready. Very simple for you to do. I'm not going to show you all that because you can figure that out. You guys are smart. I love you. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to tell you that I always use, whether I'm baking a turkey or putting it in the crock pot, onion. Oh my goodness, onion, 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 the secret to life right there. Onion, an entire onion, just chop it up, rough chop. I also use carrots. I use an entire apple. And if I have it, I use celery. If you only have 2 or 3 of these, go with it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't make a trip all the way down to Piggly Wiggly. Just to get one thing. Now the onion you're probably going to want, okay? The apple, it adds a hair of sweetness. It's really good. But the carrot can do that, and the celery is also really good as well. So if you can have all 4 of those, win-win. If not, if you're just out one or whatever, don't sweat the small stuff, people. I'm telling you, people sweat this stuff way too much. Okay, let's talk about it. Whether you're baking a turkey, whether you're roasting a turkey, or whether you're putting it in the crock pot or whatever, who doesn't love butter? It's all about that baste, right? You better believe it. 2 sticks of butter is what I'm going to recommend to you. You can get by with 1, I'm going to tell you, but I'm telling you, I'm going to put 2 in there, okay? You've already seen, we're getting a little happy here, so let me tell you why. Hey, my folks down in Australia, this is your beer, right? I always buy Foster's. Not because I just necessarily have to have Foster's, although I love my Aussies. But this is, I can buy it as a single individual can here, so I don't have to buy a 6-pack. So it's a big one, I know, but we have fun on holidays, right? Ha ha. But I always grab a Foster's. It's not super expensive either, so that's really, really good. Hey, my Aldi's girls. Woo! You are blowing that video up. I love it. Don't you love Aldi's? I do too. I mean, come on. They have a really nice little wine selection, okay? So for less than $3, get the cheapest white wine available. There's several different types. I just opened it up. We're not hitting the liquor before breakfast, I promise. We're gonna be baking, okay? So I just grabbed their simple Chardonnay. I think these are either $2.49 or $2.99. Don't quote me, but you can get some cheap wine anywhere. If you've got some, whatever, you're gonna need a cup or so, okay? I'm gonna eyeball this as I always do. Okay, so we talked about those things, and then some spices, salt. Oh, that's pepper, come on now. Pepper, salt, and I'm gonna throw in my herbes de Provence. I'm wearing this stuff out. I'm loving this stuff. So just some general spices. You can change that up. You could just do salt and pepper. I typically just do salt and pepper. So here's what I'm gonna do. This is so mind-blowing. Oh, last but not least, you need an injector. I have one, this is old. I have that Cajun injector. You buy the Cajun spice or sauce or whatever. I never use that, but I love this little injector. No, we're not giving a cow a large injection today, although that's about the size we would use, but nonetheless, this is for me throughout the day to syringe up the juices and the butter and the yumminess that is in the crock pot and injecting it into the turkey breast. Now, typically, you would do a lot of that with a large turkey as well if you're baking it, but I also do it with this as well. You'll see why, so hopefully that will turn out really good for you. So you want to have one of these, guys. I'm telling you, they're really handy-dandy to have with a lot of your meats because you can melt your butter, you can put herbs in it, and you can inject it in there. It really does make a great difference, especially for the turkeys, okay? All right, so watch this, rocket science. Oh, she did that. Oh, actually, wait a second. Let me keep a couple little onions out. So I'm gonna keep 2 or 3 little apples out, a couple little carrots out, forgot, and some celery. Because what I'm gonna do is if I can put that kind of down into the cavity, that's what I'm gonna do. Just whatever I can fit down in there. Other than that, don't forget that one. Okay, don't make a big deal about it, right? So what I'm gonna do next, one-handed as always here, is I'm gonna open up the butter and I'm gonna throw it in there. Then I'm gonna put in the turkey breast and we'll go from there. So cut just for a second. All right, guys, here's what I've done. Here it is. I have turned this up on its side so you can see the cavity, and I have literally stuffed it with the carrots, onions, celery, apple, whatever I could fit down in there. I threw in my herbs, I threw in the butter, salt and pepper. Then I have drenched with some wine. You're probably gonna, you're gonna want some liquid in this, and the butter's gonna provide that. The wine is gonna provide it. The cat's liking what he's smelling, isn't he? So there's the wine, and then the real kicker here, guys, is your beer, your Foster's. Yeah, my accent's real good. I'm just gonna put some beer in here, guys. Normally, if I do a whole turkey, see, it's gonna run out. If I have a whole turkey, and it's got a deep cavity, you really want to stuff the cavity. And I'm going to tell you, when this starts to cook, it's going to smell like bread. No wonder, no brainer, right? So don't worry about your alcohol. I know you're going to be like, what? I'm telling you, it bakes off, okay? So now this turkey is going to cook on low. I'm going to keep it on a low all afternoon, okay, and keep my eye on it because it's already a pre-baked turkey. So really, I'm just baking it again. I'm going to add all this to it. If it was a raw turkey, I would probably crank it on the high in the crock pot, and it would go for about 4 to 6 hours, just like I've done with my crock pot chicken, okay? And I've even made chicken with the wine. If you go back to the food storage challenge, I did this exact same thing with wine, and it was delicious, okay? It cooks it up, okay? So we're gonna put this in here, we're gonna turn it on low, and I'm just gonna let it go because I've got all day, and if it gets ready soon enough, then I'll just absolutely put it on the warmer and we'll go for the rest tonight. Throughout the day, here's the kicker, listen to me. Throughout the day, I'm gonna come and check it, and I will pull up, syringe up the butter, the beer, the wine, the spices, and I will go through 2 or 3 times and I will inject this this turkey breast with all the things that are in there. Do that a couple of times so it gets down into the breast, okay? This is what we're going for. I'm gonna cook it on low. Remember, it's not a completely raw turkey, okay? Oh, my cats are going crazy. All right, let's turn her on. Let's see how she does. It's gonna be served with a wonderful salad tonight. Looking forward to it. Let's rock and roll. Hello, have you got a baby? I heard you got a baby Pippin. Where's the baby? Where's the baby? Hello, baby. Oh, there's one. Hi. Son, we have 2 babies. Yeah. Look! Oh, it's a leghorn baby. Looky. Okay. 2 babies, going on 3 babies. Okay, tuck it under there, Mama. Okay, get this egg. Looky. Okay, you guys are, you are so good, Mama. Good job. All right. Get in there. All right. Awesome. All right, guys, so we're only about, I don't know, not even an hour later, and you can already see that the butter is melted down here. You can see with the alcohol. So what I've done is I've filled the injector, and again, you can use any type of injector that you've got, guys, okay? And I'm simply just gonna place it in there. It's tough. And just slowly put it in there, and some of it's gonna run out. This is not rocket science, people. Most of you all been doing this when I was walking around in little diapers, okay? I get it. So you're just going to see it even squirts out. So I do this several times. See, watch it plump up. It's so funny. Just slowly do it. Some of it will run out. So I will come over, you know, several times, watch it, boop, and just put it in there. Is there a video that I'm not silly on? I don't think so. Okay, so just to let you know, because I know that when I made my last turkey for Thanksgiving, I told you that it was a drunk turkey, but it was a whiskey, Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. I know, I love that song. Anyway, what I did is everything you see is the exact same. Instead of beer and wine, I simply used Jack and Coke. Yes, I did. A lot of your barbecue recipes, if you're barbecuing or, you know, you're putting barbecue sauce in something, even with a deer roast or whatever, you might add some Coca-Cola. So it's just to sweeten it, to soften the meat, to savor it, and all of that. So I did Jack and Coke. So you can do the beer and wine, or you can do a Jack and Coke. Don't be afraid. You can also add lemon if you want. I didn't do that. I don't add lemon to this recipe, but you can try it. You can also add garlic and other things like that. So just to let you know, so just showing you how this is going to start looking, and it'll start cooking, and I've got it just on a low deal. Just going to let it slow cook all day long. Here we go. All right, guys, here we are much later in the evening. This has been caressed and loved on all day with the, you know, just taking a little bit here and there with the injector and put in there. My boy helped take care of that for me. So as you can see, I'm checking the temperature just to make sure. This is the third time that we're off the charts, ready to go. You can look at it and tell and smell it and go, oh, it's probably done, but we want to make sure that we're safe. So I'm going to take this back out, and I'm going to show you what we're looking like here. I'm doing this one-handed and just stripping off. Get another fork. Oh man, it smells so awesome. Look here. It's that simple, guys. It's just an incredible way to really get a lot of flavor into your turkey, your poultry. Now remember, if you're doing a whole turkey, it's a little bit different. We'll probably do a separate video. The dogs are barking. We'll probably do a separate video on a whole turkey, but your spices and everything that you've got will be the same. Come on, just tear that right off. Big old piece of turkey. Look, oh, it fell down in there. What a shame, what a shame. Come right over here. So we're going to make some salad and a little side dish, and we're going to have an awesome dinner. And again, you can shred this, use it for all your other pot pies and leftovers and sandwiches and all of these other things, and you're just going to love it. So try it out. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Make those crock pots work for you. Make all those fun dishes work for you, and Aldi's and all the good things out there and all the things they can provide. You can absolutely have a fantastic lineup in your pantry to make delicious meals like this. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. It's time to eat.